celebration more widely of humanitarian. We are so delighted that Royal Highness the Prince of Wales is with us today and will be speaking to us shortly. But I particularly want to welcome our many guests who have lost family members and colleagues killed in humanitarian action. This is an emotional day for all of us, but especially for them. I'm speaking to you as the chair of the Humanitarian Memorial Committee, a voluntary group who first came together well over a decade ago. Today, therefore, marks the conclusion of a long journey to make this memorial a reality, based on the original vision of our founding member, Dr. Elaine Laycock. That vision was to have somewhere to commemorate those who had made the ultimate sacrifice, but also to honour those who, despite enormous challenges, continue to provide critical support and dignity to the tens of millions of people caught up in conflicts or disasters. I want to thank above all the many humanitarian organisations and individuals, many of whom are here today, for the financial and moral support which have made this memorial possible. It is a people's monument, not an official. And I'm profoundly grateful to my fellow committee members who have put in countless hours of work to get to where we are today. A special word of appreciation too for ODI Global and the Disasters Emergency Committee, who have provided vital institutional support over the years, and for our pro bono lawyers, Mayor Brown, for their many hours of
I just came for a walk.
Particularly warm tribute to our colleagues from the Cavalry Art Society, particularly Jordan Cavalry. They've gone well above and beyond in helping us find our distinguished artist, Michael Landy, who's with us today, to create this extraordinary art. It is not just another monument. It's an interactive creation bringing to life humanitarian life. It's so wonderful to see this memorial finally installed in Gunnersbury Park. Not only a beautiful location, providing an opportunity for peaceful contemplation and remembrance, but also a space attracting a huge range of visitors from diverse communities that surround it. The memorial is now part of the collection of the Gunnersbury Museum. The museum will be using its well-established education and outreach programs to share the message of the memorial. We also hope it will be the site of an annual event of remembrance to replace those which have taken place at the Westminster Abbey for the last 11 years. We are very grateful to the Gunnersbury Park Museum and Development Trust for the enthusiasm with which they've embraced the memorial, and to Ealing and Hounslow Council, the park's owners, for their support. Your Royal Highness, colleagues and friends, none of us could have known when we set off to create this memorial all those years ago just how timely and important it would prove to be. The last few years have seen unprecedented attacks on humanitarian work. Killings, injuries and kidnappings in 27 countries around the world, including Gaza, Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Ukraine, Nigeria, and many more. Today's flagrant disregard for the basic tenets of international humanitarian law, coupled with the dwindling resources available to face ever-growing needs, have shocked even the most experienced and stalwart amongst us. But we must hang on to hope and to belief in the goodness of people. Humanitarians embody the very best of humanity, and this memorial can and must be a lasting testament to what they do and the sacrifices they continue to make. They should be honoured, not targeted and murdered. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now introduce Tom Fletcher, United Nations Under-Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs and Emergency Relief Corps. Tom had a very distinguished career as a diplomat, has led an Oxford College, and is an accomplished author. But we are all very fortunate that he is now playing such a key role in humanitarian affairs in the world. Tom, you're very welcome indeed, and we look forward to hearing what this memorial means to you. Your Royal Highness, Sir John, dear families, excellencies, colleagues and friends. It is a privilege to stand with you today, a privilege to be among humanitarians. Above all, it's a privilege to honour and celebrate those we have lost, the best of us. Humanitarians carry hope where there is despair. They bring humanity where there is inhumanity, and selflessness into a world too often defined by selfishness. For many here, this is not a job. It is a vocation. A mission with meaning and profound significance. And for too many, it is also the ultimate. Michael Landy has given us a memorial where we can celebrate those lives, those achievements and those legacies of the best of us. A place to remember, to reflect, and to recommit. But remembrance is never enough. As Sir John has said, humanitarians are under attack as never before. Last year, more than 380 aid workers killed, the highest number ever recorded. Hundreds more wounded, kidnapped, arbitrarily detained. Already this year, 270 have been killed. And Gaza is now the deadliest place on earth to be humanitarian. More than 500 colleagues killed since the start of this conflict. Hundreds more, like my colleague Saad, has lost loved ones. Saad's wife Ola was killed in our own guest house, our safe house. And Gaza is of course not alone. In Sudan, 60 colleagues killed last year, double the year before. Among them my colleague Saleh, killed in Al Fasha in November. Each of those lives is a story, a name, an unbearable loss. We cannot and we will not accept this normalization of violence against us, or the impunity that allows it to continue. Each attack on one of us is an attack on all of us. Each unpunished crime is an indictment of global inaction and apathy. Someone fires the gun, someone gives the order, someone orders the cover. So our demand is clear. Protect civilians, protect humanitarians. Despite the dangers, I know that humanitarians will not retreat. Last year, we reached over 116 million people around the world. Families fed, kids back in school, vulnerable women protected, communities supported. And that is, of course, how we honour those we have lost, by continuing their mission. So today, we give thanks for this memorial and to all those who have helped to bring this project to fruition. We remember together, we draw strength, courage and solidarity from each other, and we recommit to this work, whatever the risks. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, Tom, for those inspiring words. I have all our very best wishes for the many challenges you will face. Some
They do this work quietly, without seeking recognition. And when they pay the ultimate sacrifice, as too many have, we are left with immense grief. That grief rippling outwards. Families losing loved ones. Communities feel the absence of someone to sit beside them. And organisations lose a part of their collective strength. And often, too little time to grieve. We felt that pain ourselves this week. On the 1st of July 2025, Duchess Sophie tragically lost his life. He'd been returning home from a primary health facility in West Dartmoor. He'd been delivering food and medicine. His final journey was one of service. It was one of courage, and it was one of deep commitment to humanity. Abdullah was far more than a driver, he was a trusted colleague. He was a pillar of reliability. He was a man whose dedication embodied the spirit of the humanitarian service. Colleagues remember him for his calmness under pressure and his deep respect for staff and for the communities that he served. He had a quiet strength that made him dependable, especially where risks were high and uncertainty was. His professionalism and his humility earned him the trust of his peers and the great admiration from those that he loved. The loss of Abdullah Sophie has left a profound void in our time. And we are not alone in that grief. Humanitarian organisations, many of them represented here today, have lost colleagues in recent weeks. These courageous people are often the thin line between starvation and survival, between hunger and hope. Islamic Relief, as I know, are here today. Lost their colleague, Izzeddin Mohammed Juma, who was 49. He was also killed in Syria. In recent months, we have mourned the loss of two young colleagues in Gaza. Save the Children lost Ahmed Faisal Islam Khan, who was 13. An Action Against Hunger was lost Mustafa Williams Mohammed Al-Achi, who was 29. He was killed on the 16th of September. Their deaths are a stark reminder of the risks our teams face and the courage that it takes to do this work. All of us are heartbroken at the situation in Gaza. The number of aid workers killed in this small area alone is beyond comprehension. They were friends, they were teammates, and they were people who believed in dignity and protection. So this is a special day, this is a special moment, this is a place to honour our humanitarian workers. But it's more than that. It's a place not only of benefits, but also of responsibility. It's a reminder to us to keep speaking up for our colleagues' protection, to celebrate and to stand by the values that they live by, and to keep carrying on courage and compassion. Their dedication, their humanity, and their example must endure.
Thank you very much, Saida. Your words, moving words, remind us once again that so often our local colleagues that they deal with. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now a huge privilege and pleasure to welcome to the microphone His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. Sir, we are hugely grateful for your presence today, and we look forward to your
Good morning, everyone. I'm honoured to be here today. The official opening of the first permanent humanitarian memorial. A physical recognition of the courage and sacrifice humanitarian aid workers make to ensure the most vulnerable receive life-saving support. Thank you, Sir John, for the work that you and your committee have done to ensure that Lane's vision became a reality. Thank you, Tom, for your powerful words. The work your office does to help people. They save lives day in, day out. Like those who remember today, we owe them a debt of gratitude. Thank you most of all to Saida for sharing such a striking reflection about why this memorial is so needed, particularly now. The powerful but tragic story of Abdallah West Bengal is a reminder of why it is so vital that we honour the lives of humanitarian workers lost in the service. Around the world, far too many people continue to face unimaginable pain, suffering, and loss, whether through natural disasters or man-made conflict or famine. We are witnesses to the appalling suffering of those who are victims of war and violence, from Ukraine to Sudan, from Myanmar to Haiti, and indeed throughout much of the Middle East. And alas, so many other places. Yet the presence of humanitarian aid workers, like those in Gaza, runs like a thread of shared humanity through even the grimmest of environments. Rather than running away from danger, discomfort and hunger, these incredibly brave men and women stay behind to bring whatever respite, compassion and care they can to those who need it. From as champions who fight to have access to people in the most desperate circumstances. I've had the privilege to hear from humanitarian aid workers directly about the challenging conditions they work in. From representatives of humanitarian organisations in Palestine and Israel, whom I met during my visit to the West Bank in July 2018, to the passionate UN staff, those who lead the Gaza refugee camp on that same visit. And of course, those in Poland and Estonia supporting Ukrainian children and families fleeing the conflict. They do essential work in the most challenging conditions. Often, aid workers are local responders, first on the ground with a local knowledge of what's most critical and effective. They are supported by volunteers and teams from around the world who selflessly travel from places of safety to those of desperation to do what they can to make a difference. Together, these aid workers encapsulate the best of international humanitarian principles: humanity, independence, neutrality, and impartiality. They are selfless individuals of every nationality who put themselves in harm's way to help others. Yet too often, hundreds of humanitarian aid workers around the world are killed while on duty. Last year, the number was 385. This year, it has already reached almost 300. I know that many of their bereaved families are here today, representing too many lives. Every single one of those deaths is a tragedy, a cruel affront to the international humanitarian principles which must remain sacrosanct. One thing that unites all of us is support and protection for those who seek to help others in the most dire circumstances. The brave humanitarians who seek to feed and heal innocent people deserve our respect and deserve their safety. Humanitarian aid workers bring solace in the darkest of the times. We must do more to recognise their service and more to protect them. In their memory, it is fitting that we now have like a man who's moving along here in Cavalry to remember the world's humanitarian workers and celebrate their extraordinary dedication, courage, and sacrifice. It therefore gives me great pleasure to formally open this first global humanitarian work. I hope that it can be a place both of quiet contemplation and celebration. So that children now and in the future can learn about humanitarian remarkably brave men and women who endanger their lives every day to help others in their hour of greatest need.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you so much for those words of wisdom and encouragement and support, and I know that they will be enormously appreciated by humanitarians around the world.